Hello everyone, greetings of the day. In the previous lecture, we have discussed one of the software process model, that is the waterfall model. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the another software development process model, that is the incremental model. In today's lecture, we will discuss the given topics. First of all, we will discuss the incremental model. Then we will discuss when to use this incremental type of software development model. Then advantages of incremental model and disadvantages of incremental model. Let us start with our first topic, the incremental model. In the incremental model, the process of software development where requirements are divided into the multiple standalone modules. If you observe the diagram or the figure shown in the slide, the requirements having different builds means the requirements are gathered and those requirements are divided into the different builds according to the modules. In this module, each module goes through the requirement, design, implementation and testing fields, and the every subsequent release of this module or this module will add some kind of functionality to the previous module. The process will continue until the complete system is achieved or the complete system requirements will achieve. There are different phases that are carried out under this incremental model. We will see what are the things that can be or the tasks that can be done under these phases of incremental model. Let us start with the first phase that can be carried out under this incremental model, that is the requirement analysis. We have seen the generic process model, then the waterfall model, and we are learning the incremental model. If you observe the requirement analysis or the requirement gathering, this phase is the very crucial or the important phase, and which is carried out in every process, every software development process. So in the requirement analysis, whenever we are going to use the incremental model, it is the first phase of incremental model in which the product analysis expertise will identify the requirements of the customer. Then the system functionality requirements are understood by the requirement analysis team. There will be a requirement analysis team that is going to be understood the functional requirement of the customer. Then to develop the software under the incremental model, this phase performs a very crucial role because all the requirements are going to be divided into the different builds, means those requirements will be processed in separate builds simultaneously. So this is the first phase and very crucial phase, that is requirement analysis. Then second phase is that is design and development phase. In this phase of incremental model of SDLC, the design of the system functionality and the development methods are finished with success. When software develops the new practicality, the incremental model uses the style and development phases. This is the design and development phase. After this design and development phase, we are having the testing phase. In the incremental model, the testing phase will check the performance of each existing function as well as the additional function. Means whenever we are adding the some functionality to that software, at that time the checking of performance will be performed, means whether the performance of the new functionality is better than the old functionality or the existing functionality. So that will be checked in this phase. In the testing phase, the various methods are used to the test the behavior of each task. Every task will be checked with the different methods for testing. After this testing phase, we are having the implementation phase. In the implementation phase of incremental model, it enables the coding phase of development system. Means the actual development or the coding phase will start in the implementation phase. It involves the final coding that decided in the designing and development phase, and the testing phase, the test phase functionality in the testing phase. After completion of this phase, number of product working is enhanced and upgraded up to the final system products. Means after completion of this product, your product will be ready for the deployment, right? So after completion of this phase, the number of product working is enhanced and upgraded up to the final system product. So these are the different phases that are carried out in the incremental model, and which is having the different builds. Means the requirements are divided into the different builds for simultaneous development. Now the next is when to use such a kind of incremental model. So when the requirements are superior, we can use the incremental model. Means we know the requirements very well known, and we can divide it into according to the modules. Then when we can use the incremental model, if a project has the lengthy development schedules, means your project is very lengthy and it is complex, at that time you can use this kind of incremental model. Then when software teams are not very well skilled or trained, the new joining or the trainee software developers are there, at that time you can use this incremental model. Means they can improve their skills by using different models. Then next is when the customer demands a quick release of the product. The incremental process model can be used when the customer demands a quick release of the product. You can perform the simultaneous work, simultaneous functionalities can be simultaneously different functionalities can be developed under this model, so that the quick release of the product or the customer demands, when the customer demands a quick release of product, at that time we can deploy the product or the software very quickly. We can also use this incremental model. You can develop the prioritized requirement first. In the incremental model, we can also develop the prioritized requirements first, as the requirements are categorized or divided into the different builds. So these are the when we can use the incremental model. Different points are there. Then next is there, that is advantages. Some of the major advantages of incremental model are as follows. The first advantage is there, that is errors are easy to be recognized. We can easily recognize the error, as in the next build if there is some problem, we can easily understand or recognize the problems or the errors that comes under the software development process. Then it is easier to test and debug, as the development or the implementation is carried out in different levels, different builds. It is very easy to test and debug your program and also find out the errors. Then the next advantage, that it is more flexible. If the requirement changes in certain functionality, you can just change that part. No need to change all the functionalities or all the coding. So it is more flexible with this incremental model. Simple to manage risk, because it handled during its iteration. And the next is advantage is that the client gets important functionality earlier. As we discussed earlier, we can develop the important functionalities before or on priority basis. So this is the advantage, the client get the important functionality early. So these are the advantages of incremental model. Then next is there, that is advantage. After advantages, we have disadvantages. There are some disadvantages of incremental model with us. The first is there, that is the incremental model will need a good planning. If we are having a best at our planning, then only we can use the incremental model. The total cost is very high. The cost required to develop such a kind of model software in incremental model will require the high cost. And the third one is there, that is well defined module interfaces are needed. As we are developing softwares in a modules or in a builds, it will require well defined modules interfaces so that we can develop the those modules perfectly or successfully. So these are the disadvantages of incremental model. So in today's lecture we have discussed the incremental model, then when to use such a kind of incremental model, the advantages of incremental model and the disadvantages of incremental model. In this lecture we stop here. In next lecture we will discuss the another software development process model. Till then.